Hey guys, welcome back to Say What Reacts, back again with a special EXO video for you guys today. It has been a hot minute since I've live streamed a reaction, and I'm so excited for this one. So excited for this one. Hope you guys are gonna find this fun. Hi. Hi. Oh, I hope you guys are gonna find this one fun. I think this is gonna be super fun. Yay. So yeah, so let's hope that the hi everybody. Let's hope all the notifications go out and everyone comes and joins us. It is the lovely, gorgeous, beautiful, handsome, sweetheart Chen's birthday today. It's still his birthday in the US, so I am still celebrating Chen's birthday today. Happy birthday to this beautiful soul who is just the sweetest being to so many people and deserves nothing but happiness and just everything. Just him and his whole family deserve nothing but just absolute love and everything. Since yeah, you guys know, you know. So I contemplated a lot. Obviously we don't have any new content from Chen to react to, unfortunately, and as you know, I've pretty much seen everything there is. So I'm like, what should I do? And so I was thinking, okay, well, I could do just my normal album listens that I've been doing, but like I'm still in the early phases where it's like XOK, XOM, and I'm like, but if I do that, then like I'm only getting the XOK versions and then Chen's not in it. And I'm like, that's not okay because it's his birthday. And I'm like, what do I do? And then I was like, okay, well, maybe I could just do like you know, a Chen compilation. But once again, there's no new content, so any compilation I watch, I will have already seen everything. There was like a couple little like maybe variety things maybe I could have reacted to. But then I saw that Caitlyn dropped her EXO marathon of What Is Love, Overdose, Lucky One, and Power today. And as you guys know, these songs, for the most part, have a lot of storyline to them. And so I'm wondering how she's going to react to like the different things that are going on in the videos, and if she's gonna have any questions, or you know, maybe I can point out some details or something. So yeah, I thought it would be really fun to like watch this with her, fangirl with her, and maybe hopefully answer some questions or maybe point out some details of like, because you know they have like, they do little things in the video that like if you don't know the storyline or if you weren't looking for them, you wouldn't have noticed. So yeah, I just thought this would be really, really fun to like watch this. Oh, I love when he hits that high note in the song. Oh my God. Anyway, I just thought it would be really, really fun to watch this with you guys, because this is something I would normally obviously just watch on my own while I was like doing something else. I would be watching this, and yeah, I thought it'd be really, really fun to do it with you guys. Why not? And I did, by the way, full disclosure, I did get Caitlyn's permission before doing this. I messaged her and I said, would you mind if I did this? And she said, absolutely not, go for it. Maybe she'll even pop in, who knows, we'll see. Ah, there she is. Hi, sweetie. I have my notepad with me because I'm taking notes. Caitlyn, you're so cute. Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh my God. So yeah, I'm so excited for this, guys. So yeah. Let me message Yahet because I am live. No, because I told her I would be on here. Okay. So yeah, yay! So I'm super, super excited. Let me put Chen's beautiful voice on pause so we can get into this reaction. Let me move our handsome man small off to the corner so that we can, and Chanyeol, of course, is celebrating in the back as always. You know, he's gonna be here to support his guys with his birthday hat on. Yay, it's here. Okay, good stuff. Oh, wait, what did I just do? Hold on. Okay. Yay, got my little candle headband on. Hopefully I can wear it the whole time and it doesn't hurt my head. We'll see. Yay. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay. I'm excited. All right, let's put this on the screen. I feel like I've forgotten to do something, but I think I'm okay. I think I'm just nervous because it's been a minute since I've reacted live with you guys. Oh, let me put that like here. There we go. And as always, I'm going to go ahead and put my pause warning because I'll probably be pausing. I'm assuming if I need to like stop and like maybe explain something. I don't know. Okay. So yay. Oh my God, Caitlyn. I'm so excited. Okay. Oh my God. I cannot wait to see what you thought of Power. Okay. Hold on. Let's do this. What is Love? By the way, Caitlyn, I don't know if you remember this because it was so long ago, but like it was the first time we ever video chatted together. And I had played a song for you. And I said, just, I know you don't know them, but just listen to this real quick. What is Love? When he goes, my baby. And you were like, no, actually it was the, hey girl. And he's like, ooh, whoa. And you're like, wait, what is that? And I was like, I'm telling you, you need to get into EXO. That was the clip. And I know, I don't know if you remembered that or not because it was so long ago and I just played like a snippet of it, but that is the clip that I played you forever ago. So I'm wondering if you're going to remember that when you hear it or not. Yeah. Oh, so you didn't remember it. Yeah, that was the song. That's the song. What is Love is the song that got Brian hooked on K-pop. Because EXO was our introduction to K-pop. And we heard like CBX Blooming Days. And one of the first things we heard after that was What is Love? And he was like, ooh, oh, this is K-pop? Okay. So What is Love is what got us like really into K-pop. And it just, well, it's kind of gone from there. So yay, it's this song. Okay, so yeah, okay, let's go. I'm excited. I fast forwarded a little bit into your intro because it was like explaining, communicating with the subscribers. So let me go ahead and I hope I have my volumes okay.
We're hitting more songs that I haven't heard. So this marathon we're doing.
Tell me if the volume's not okay for you guys.
And then we're doing Overdose, which a lot of people are upset that I didn't hit in my last one. Even though I say this
can't get to everything, girl.
That I can't hit every single song in one video. Then we're doing Lucky One. I've heard great things about that one.
Exactly.
And Power. Super excited about Power. Okay, so before we get into this, I do pause quite a bit, especially with EXO. They wreck the hell out of me. Just
yeah, same.
If you don't like that,
leave now. All right. Ooh, here we go.
Girl. Okay, go. Dio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What the hell?
I don't even know. That was pre-debut, girl. I don't even know.
7 seconds.
That was the first thing that's the first thing they came out with.
Seconds.
Girl. Yeah.
Girl.
I know.
Oh.
I'm hearing myself talk.
Can I stop? I can't do it anymore. Oh, God. Okay. I was not ready for that at all. All right. Good to know.
It's the video is too low when I'm talking? Or am I too low when I'm talking? Which one? Let me know and I'll turn it up for you. Reacting to Caitlyn with Caitlyn in the chat. Fun. Which one is it? DJ Roomba. The video is too low when I'm talking? The video is a little too low. Okay. Let me turn it up for you guys. Let's see if this is better.
What the
If you need me to turn it up, let me know.
I can't explain what I feel.
Oh,
I know.
Shit.
I know. Yes.
Already finna be
Girl, you saying holy shit balls?
Are you kidding?
Girl, you saying holy shit balls now?
Baby, Dio's soulful freaking vocals at the top of this. Oh my God, please, Dio, please, Dio. One of these days in this lifetime, please come out with like a solo R&B album.
Yes.
Oh my
or like
God,
at least
I
half
would
and half,
die.
something.
Holy cow.
Yes, I agree.
Ooh, I got tingly. Oh wait, you can't.
That's okay, Mia. We got like 3 other songs.
Oh my God,
It's okay.
Okay. It's gonna be a long ass video.
Girl, I can't explain what I feel.
You can't. Oh. You better sing.
Mm-hmm. I know.
You look so cute.
Baby Lay. Ooh.
You look so cute.
I know.
Oh shoot, You better go off.
I know. Ooh, ow. Reacception.
My God. Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah. So I don't know if you know this yet. I haven't read any of the comments or anything on your video. So this is obviously pre-debut EXO-K, What Is Love. Then there's pre-debut EXO-M, What Is Love, and it's Chen and Luhan singing. So this is the very first video they ever came out with, and it was to feature the main vocalist. So that's why in this one only Baekhyun and Dio are singing, and in the EXO-M version only Chen and Luhan are singing. It was to feature these are our main vocalists. So that was the first thing that they smacked us in the face with, basically. So yeah.
What's it, dude?
He's so cute. Ooh, baby Kai! Baby Kai! I know. Yep. I love this. Y'all should do this more often. Yay! Sandy!
Okay. All right, Kai. Okay.
I think Minari's here too, right?
Bro, Baekhyun and Dio are slaying the top of the song. They are slaying this song. Holy cow. Oh, this is going on my playlist.
Baby Chuman!
He looks so good.
Chanyeol! Okay, so you see? Okay, so the theory behind, of course, everything is always theory when it comes to EXO because, well, you know, it's SM and they don't like to explain anything that's happening. So the theory behind this is when they came to Earth, they were kind of scattered in a way, and they're kind of like looking for one another. So you kind of see them in different places. You see like, what am I trying to say? Like Luhan and Sehun are together, but they're like in an RV and they have like a map and they're like driving. And then you see like Chanyeol is like in this like shed barn thing. It looks like Chanyeol's in a similar place to where like Dio and Baekhyun are at, but I'm not sure. But he's finding these like artifact things and they're matching up to like this book. Like for instance, that is a visual representation of Lay's power. It's a unicorn. So he's finding these different like artifacts and they're matching the symbols of their powers. I'm not exactly sure what the physical artifact is going to do for them or anything, or if he's just, maybe he knows he's in the right place because he found this. I'm not sure exactly why there's a physical artifact for it that matches like their power symbols. I don't know, but that's why they're kind of like all in different places in this video. And that's why when you see the eclipse happen in this video, eclipses are just like very like, if I'm not wrong, the eclipse is what brings them together. If I'm not wrong, please correct me. There's a lot of XOLs in the chat. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure the eclipse is like when their powers are like at their like fullest, and like that's kind of what brings them together. That's why like they're always like, the eclipse is so important to them. So yeah, that's what's going on from what we can tell in this video. Yeah. Okay. I hope I explained that okay so far. If I think of anything else as I'm going, of course I will stop and say it more. Maybe they like left traces for other members in case someone's searching for them. There you go. Maybe that's what it is. So that would actually make more sense to me. Yeah, because I'm like, why else is this here? So yeah, so maybe like since they're searching for each other, that was like their way of telling each other, hey, I was here. And he's finding signs that he's close maybe to finding the other members. So maybe that's what it is. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Oh, that note that they hit. Oh, it's so good.
Get them off of this track. Get them off of this track.
Honey, it's the whole track. So they always say that like back in the day it was what were their nickname? Han. Anyway, Luhan and Sehun, they looked so similar back in the day that people would confuse them. And they had like their little ship name back in the day. Renari. Oh, it is the Beagle line. Oh, it is the Beagle line in the corner. Oh, I didn't even realize that. That's so cute. Renari, I didn't even realize the Beagle line was in the corner. That just really made me happy. Oh. Okay, sorry. That just really made me happy. Let's go. Hello? What just happened? What did I click? Hello? Okay. Hi, Suho. Baby leader.
Okay. Y'all about to make me start crying. Suho, back the frick up. I can't do this music video. I can't do this.
So they call Baekhyun, Chanyeol, and Chen the Beagle line. They were all born within the same year. So they were all 92 babies. 92 babies, I think. 92? Pretty sure. Schumann's 90, right? Yeah, 92. So they were all 92 babies. That took me a second. I had to do math. So they were all 92 babies. They were all born in the same year. And they are all kind of like just crackheads when they get together. I mean, obviously Chanbek is, but Chen's also just as much of kind of like very playful and silly along with the other two. So yeah, so that's they're like puppies in a way. So yeah, so they always refer to Baekhyun as like a puppy, and yeah, so that they're the Beagle line, like, you know, the Beagle like a dog. So yeah, they're the Beagle line. Oh, he hears growl. Oh, yeah.
Baekhyun. I can't do it.
You hear his little growl. Yeah, uh-huh.
What?
You paused it right before. Oh my god, that just made my heart stop. You paused it right before the I don't know why. Oh my god, I thought you were gonna play it. I was like, oh, she paused it. That scared me. Oh, I was about to sing it again.
Boy,
I forgot that you paused. I'm so stupid.
In the camper, they had like newspapers and like the aliens and they always tie everything into like their concepts and their powers.
Yes. Even in the slightest way. What did your camera do, girl? Oh. Your camera was like, I can't. Yes. Did you see how similar? Did you see how similar Luhan and Sehun look like? I know. I feel you, girl. Look at the little puppy. Oh, get a baby Kai. Yes. Dance with that shirt. Oh, shit. Your camera is freaking the fuck out. And it is cracking me up. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, Sehun.
They got my camera freaking out. Hold on. And me.
Get it, baby Kai. Yeah, I know. Oh, I love them.
Oh, Sehun looks so...
I know, he looks so cute. He's a baby. Hi, Kai. I don't know what's up with all those cars there, by the way. I have no idea.
has it just been Baekhyun and DL the whole time, or am I just?
Yeah, I explained that already though.
Maybe I don't know. Oh, okay, sorry.
Suho, water.
Oh my god, like.
Ow, martial arts.
What are they looking at?
The Eclipse.
Ooh, Eclipse.
Sing it, boy.
That's an interesting. Oh. Dio.
The harmony when they say wah. Yeah.
Leave me the hell alone.
Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. I think Kai was being chased at the same time while he was finding Schumann. Since he could teleport, he didn't freak out. But then both of them looked at the eclipse and smirked because they knew that they were going to be fine because the eclipse was happening. I like your way of thinking, Tulana. Yeah, they're like in pairs almost. Well, not quite. A lot of them are, but not all of them. She can't.
If you keep singing like that, you're gonna make me cry. You better stop.
She can't even take Dio's voice. He said, "Shut up."
Oh my god! Don't do that. It's too good. Sorry.
I know, he's so beautiful there. Look at his face.
Baekhyun. What?
Did you realize EXO-K and EXO-M are under the same roof, same world? Yeah, like, obviously Kai and Schumann were together there. And then you also have Luhan and Sehun that were together in this video. So yeah, so you can definitely see, at least in this, they're all, like, in the same world at the same time. Like, in the same... I'm pretty sure... Caitlyn, you know that there's, like, multiple... Caitlyn, I don't want to, like, spoil too much, but I'm pretty sure you already know. I'm, like, trying to not say something just in case, but, like, I'm pretty sure you already know. But, I'm, like, waiting for you to comment. Hopefully. Ah, shit. I mean, well, you're not, it's not like you're, like, going through, like, the entire storyline, right? Like, you're fine if I say, like... I mean, well, you watched Power, but if you didn't know, you may not know. I mean, it says it in the beginning of Power, like, literally shows it and says it in the beginning of Power. Okay, cool. So, yeah. So, basically, like, there's multiple, like, okay. The theory is, because there's multiple theories out there, and like I said, SMS literally never fully confirmed anything. Yay. But, like, so there's multiple theories that there are multiple timelines, multiple dimensions, multiple, possible multiple EXOs occurring in different timelines at the same time. there's just a lot of theories out there because there's so many possibilities that they've left this open to. So we're not 100% sure like what is what. Obviously with the Obsession MV, you can see that there's like XXO versus EXO, so there's multiple like EXOs out there, some bad, some good. There's different, you know, timelines, time frames, dimensions, like, yeah. So there's just a lot of things that it could be, and once again, it's all theory because they've never really confirmed anything. So yeah, so that's why Tulana earlier was saying, Multiverse. That's why earlier Tulana was saying, did you notice that EXO-K and EXO-M are in this same, you know, world at the same time? Yeah, so crazy. Sandy, you should record your reaction to this reaction of the reaction so I can react to your reaction. Yes, Sandy, put it on right now. We're about to get into overdose, so just start an overdose. That would be hilarious. Oh my god, it really would be a reacception then. It really would be. So many ins and outs to everything. It's honestly, it's a little crazy. All right, let's continue. Oh, A+, it started pre-debut and has continued all the way till now. And Don't Fight the Feeling.
Oh, baby. Oh, Jesus.
Mm-hmm. This is the song.
I forgot to mention this before, but this is pre-debut.
Yep.
Pre-debut.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they were coming like it. They were coming with that at pre-debut.
Like, what? that's what they was giving us?
Yeah, so basically, you had saying basically in EXO's Mama intro, they said the legends shall now see the same sky, but shall stand on different grounds. Shall stand on the same ground, but shall see different skies. Already putting it out there that they will kind of be in the same place at the same time, but in a different place at the same time. Does that make sense? That totally is probably even more confusing. But basically, it already sets up that there's going to be. It says like the world is turned like askew, like so yeah. So it's there's all kinds of possibilities because they've left it open to there being all kinds of possibilities with the way that they've even set the story up to begin with. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's so crazy. Yeah. Wow, okay, so EXO seems like their storyline is so much deeper than BTS, so I've got a lot to catch up. There's just a lot, at least like with BTS's storyline, like we have confirmation on things. There is no more like guessing with certain things. Like we have the notes and the notes too, and the webtoon. So we have solid answers for certain things. And with EXO's storyline, we don't have that, and that's why it's just there, because there's so much up for interpretation, and there's so many possibilities that it could be this or it could be that. That's why it's just so in depth, because there's so many layers that it could possibly be. So yeah. Parallel universe. That yeah. Time is overturned and space turned askew. Yeah. Parallel universes created. Okay. I would if I wasn't dog tired and just got home from work. Plus, I've already seen Caitlyn's reaction earlier today.
I was not prepared for that powerhouse duo, basically, because it really felt like a D.O. and Baekhyun.
Yeah,
song,
just the two of them. Here is our main vocalist.
There was definitely some story.
Here you go, world.
Doesn't the Eclipse block their powers?
Oh no, it makes them stronger.
So
opposite.
They're always seen looking at the moon. Space elements is in a lot of their storyline, which would make sense.
Yeah.
But I was really distracted with the vocals. I'm not gonna lie. Holy cow!
I don't blame you.
I feel really speechless, and I was on the verge of crying 5 times in that whole time.
Aw, thanks, Sasha. Their vocals.
I was they're singing so freaking good. I can't even I kind of felt in that moment how I felt when I first ever heard EXO for the very first time. I was not prepared for the vocals. I don't think I didn't know what to expect, but it wasn't the vocals that I heard. And
yeah, I feel like what was I literally was just gonna say something to something that you just said. The hell was I going to say? What blocks their power is the blood moon. The red moon. Red force. Red moon. Yeah. Just got here. So does that mean the EXO and Don't Fight the Feeling is a different set of EXO? That's why they're going to Kwanga. I don't think so. Here's my theory real quick, just a short breakdown of Don't Fight the Feeling. In the Don't Fight the Feeling teasers promo thingy that they had before the actual MV was released, you see... Okay, so obviously in Obsession we were introduced to XXO, right? So there's like good and bad. We also see in Love Shot that there... Shit, has she reacted to Love Shot? Caitlyn, mute me for like 2 seconds if you haven't seen Love Shot, okay? Okay. We also see at one point in Love Shot, Schumann takes off his like mask where like it's like looks like the bad guy's pointing a gun at Baekhyun, and he has a ski mask on, and then he takes off a ski mask and it's Schumann. So there's the theory out there that like Schumann is actually like a spy, or is it that was before we knew about XXO? So, but then XXO was introduced, and it's like, well, maybe Schumann actually wasn't a spy. Maybe that was XXO Schumann in Love Shot, not the real Schumann. Maybe that's what that's all about. I don't know. So, but then obviously we know we have XXO. Well, okay, you have seen Love Shot. Okay, good. So I couldn't remember. There's so much. So in Don't Fight the Feeling, if you look at the teaser stuff beforehand, you see Chanyeol. Okay, so there are the flags for Obsession, right? There's the two flags. One has a line in it and one doesn't have a line in it, right? So the one with the line in it is EXO's flag. The one without the line that's just black is XXO. So the plain black flag is XXO. Well, you see in Chanyeol's teaser leading up to Don't Fight the Feeling, he is painting a white line on a black flag, which to me would mean he has the black flag because that is actually XXO Chanyeol, and he's painting the white line to pretend that he is the real Chanyeol and he has the regular EXO flag to blend in with them. Because why else would he need to be painting a white line on the flag? Why else would he be doing that? So I think Chanyeol was sus in... I think Chanyeol was sus in Don't Fight the Feeling because in his teaser it showed him painting that white line on that black flag. Also, Kai was acting real sus in that MV too. So I'm like, okay, so what if like Kai and Chanyeol were XXO infiltrating the ship in Don't Fight the Feeling? I don't know. Once again, it's a bunch of fucking theories. I don't know. I just wish they'd fucking explain shit to us. That would be really helpful. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Okay. Yeah. Also in Power, he looked sus. With that one red eye. That's true. That is true. It's very true. Okay, so let's continue. I love talking about theories and storyline stuff.
It looked so young in this. Holy cow, the hairstyles. Honestly, they pulled them all off, though. They really did. They pulled them off.
Oh, wait, hold on. Also, wait. I always thought Baekhyun was the spy, but he's literally helping them out so many times. I think I think Baekhyun is the answer. Baekhyun and Lay. I think Baekhyun and Lay are going to be the answers to, like, actually like making, I mean, obviously we need all of them because it says like you need all of them to like fix this basically, but I think the key elements are Lay because he's the healer and Baekhyun because he's the light. He's like the purity of the light. Yeah, I don't know, that's just my theory. I don't know, because at first when I first watched like Tempo, I hope you've seen Tempo. When I first watched Tempo, you can clearly see there are two Baekhyuns in Tempo. There's one standing at the top of the grid, like the four walls, the four-roomed wall thing at the top. There's one standing at the top, staring down at them, and he's kind of glitching, like he's like from another dimension or something. And it's like he's just there watching everything that's going on. He's watching them, and so there's clearly two Baekhyuns in Tempo. So I was like, wait, what's up with Baekhyun? What is that going on? There's so much. And then my friend Carlos is like, what if that Baekhyun is the only survivor of that EXO from another dimension, and he's here to watch over them to make sure they don't make the same mistakes? I'm like, oh my God. That just fucking blows my mind. I'm like, possibly. And he's like, maybe that's there's two Chanyeols in Tempo too. Exactly. The Chanyeol with the blue eyes And then the Chanyeol with the regular eyes, the gray with the blue eyes, and then no. Wait, was the gray with the blue eyes? I can't remember. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. But then also, what was I just gonna say? Dude, Caitlyn, I know, it's crazy. It's so crazy, man. Me going through the whole storyline with my friend Carlos, who like was just bringing complete outsider's perspective in on the storyline and what he's interpreting it as, was the coolest thing ever. His mind was so crazy. He called out clones and multiples before Obsession ever came out. And when Obsession came out, I was like, oh my God, you were right. You were right. I was like freaking out. Yeah, I was totally freaking out. And Monster Bacon was the one that released them too. Exactly. Yeah. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, I don't know. I asked about that third Kai, that third looking Kai in Obsession, where it's like everything, like the colors were switched, like inverted or whatever, in the color grading. That like an in-between, like when he's teleporting, is that like the in-between world that like he has to like kind of travel to when he's teleporting? Is that why there's that weird extra coloring with Kai's scenes in Obsession? Yeah, I don't know. I wish I had you next to me when I'm reacting to these. Well, it's funny because when I saw you post these, I'm like, that's a lot of like possible like storyline stuff happening in these MVs. And that's why, I don't know, that's why I came up with the idea of possibly like doing this, like watching your reaction and talking like through the different things that are popping up in these, because it's so crazy. So crazy. I think there was 2 bakes as well, yeah. Yeah. Inverted filter Kai looked sick after fighting with the other Kai. Yeah, it was weird. It was so crazy. Okay, let's continue.
That is like R&B goodness. That is R&B
yes,
goodness.
It's straight
that
90s R&B.
That's song.
Absolutely.
That's just a good song paired with some freaking amazing vocalists. Like,
absolutely.
Period. That will be, if it's on Spotify, it's going on my playlist.
That song made me nostalgic.
Overdose. This is interesting.
The Maze logo is my favorite logo of all of EXO's logos. This one right here. My absolute favorite. Can you guys even see that? Yeah. My absolute favorite logo out of all the logos. I know it's not the one Chanyeol created, but it's still my favorite logo. Oh, and I don't know if you noticed this. Caitlyn, did you notice? I don't know if you would have. I know I didn't notice it. We'll see if you noticed it, but unless you paused at the end, you probably wouldn't have noticed it. There is no way out of the maze. The maze has no way out. It's all dead ends. Did you notice that? Like, if you go to the center, like, Kai ends up in the center in the end. It's like, oh, he's in the center. But, like, if you actually go, there is no out. Like, there's no way out of the maze. Yeah, there's no exit. You did notice it? Yeah, there's no exit to the maze. It's just, it all keeps having dead ends. So, yeah, crazy.
Oh, this kind of reminds me of Mama. Okay. All right, let's go. I'm nervous. Ooh.
Kai's makeup's gorgeous there.
Is this a maze?
It is. Luhan. Tao. So I'm still not 100% sure the box with the sand in it, and then he like drops the sand, and then at one point you see sand going on Lei's hand. I don't know if it's like representing like the sand of time, like sands of time type of thing, or like if it's like the box was supposed to contain something but it didn't contain anything, it was just filled with sand. I'm not 100% sure exactly why the box was there or why it was filled with sand. If anyone has any questions on that, let me know. Or any answers to that, let me know. Yeah, see like the sand? Oh, Chen. I was gonna pause on Chen. Oh, Chen looks so good here. Our birthday boy! He looks so good with this hair. Oh my god, and this eyeliner. Chen looks so good.
Oh, sorry, Chen ran over.
Yes! He looks so good in this era.
This is insane.
Oh my god, I loved his hair in this.
Well, they can't get out.
Oh, yeah, you said it. Well, they can't get out. You just said it. Yes.
Oh, Chanyeol. Ooh, shoot, it looks good as hell.
So apparently in this scene, Suho wasn't banging against anything. He was just doing that against the air. And he was hoping it would turn out looking good because he was like pretending that there was something there that he was banging on. You notice that they're making the EXO logo, right? With their bodies. They're making the EXO like logo. All of the eyeliner in this is just brilliant. Ugh, I love it. I love it when they wear the eyeliner.
What the? Excuse me? And they Warner girl? What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this?
I guess so. We're assuming that this box that they're in is kind of like them trapped in the maze. Like a representation of them being trapped in the maze. Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't know. Wait, what did I say? Oh, the logo. Yeah, you didn't know. Yeah, isn't that cool?
Sit him back up. Alright. Oh.
They can't.
Who's sitting like that?
Suho.
Go ahead, Suho.
He looks so good in that beanie. Oh my god.
Okay. Suho.
He looks good in that beanie.
Damn. Dang. This is it. Ooh. Let's go. Okay.
Jump rope dance. See they're like jumping rope in the background. Do you see that with the choreo? They're like jumping rope in the background. I fucking love this choreo. I ain't talking about the white long sleeve, Renari. We're not talking about that. I have issues when people wear white long sleeve shirts or black long sleeve shirts. Just white long sleeve t-shirts in general. With jeans. Particularly with jeans, though. White long sleeve or black long... Just long sleeve shirts with jeans. I have problems. We're not talking about it. Ugh, thank you.
Wow.
This choreo. The head beat drumming thing. Oh my god. Good or bad problem? Oh, it's a good problem, I guess, because they look fine. Fine.
Hell no. I'm very overwhelmed. I'm very overwhelmed. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, Sehun, please don't slide and turn on the floor like that and look in the camera. Oh my god.
With that eyeliner, too.
I need to hear that chorus again because that was insane. Well, this isn't Bob. Oh, god dang. Yo, I see you. Oh. Okay. What? Let's go.
Caitlyn, oh my god, you're cracking me up. Oh, it's so fun. Caitlyn, your face.
Let's go.
Oh, you're cracking me up.
Y'all better go off. Go. Get on the freaking floor. I'm sorry. Let's go, Chanyeol.
Caitlyn, don't say that. It's hilarious. Oh. Okay. So you see that. So Chen, obviously, he is lightning thunder, right? So Chen is throwing like this like lightning ball of like energy, like this lightning at Lei, right? Now let's think about this, okay? Oh, and in EXO-M's version, it starts out with EXO-M first and then goes to EXO-K. So it's opposite this. So in this part on EXO-M's version, it's EXO-K performing, and it's Baekhyun throwing light to Suho. Now let's think about this real quick. If you think about it, the only person that could possibly handle catching lightning out of the rest of the members that are there would be Lei. He's a healer. It's not going to hurt him. You see what I'm saying? So he can throw his little lightning thing or whatever at Lei. Lei can catch it and kind of get rid of it because he's a healer. It's not going to hurt him. Same with Baekhyun in the light. What reflects light? Water reflects light. So Baekhyun can throw his little light orb or whatever to Suho and he can reflect it because he is water. How fun is that? I love that. Isn't that so fun? Little tidbit, just like little things like that I think are so cool. I love little bits of information like that. Yeah, I know, right? It's so fun. Oh, my eyes. Sorry. I wasn't even looking at what you... Your eyes look really big here, girl. That's hilarious. But how fun is that? Oh my god, I love the details in the things that they do in the videos, and you don't really think about it at first until like you really break it down and think about, well, why did this person do that? And it's like, oh, that makes sense. Same thing with some of their choreo. Some of their actual physical choreo will have elements of their powers in it. Like there's this one piece of choreo, I'm trying to remember what video it is, where Schumann's walking by and each pair of members, as he walks by, they freeze, and they freeze, and they hold their position as Schumann walks past them. Schumann's power is frost. And then in another one, Dio, it's in Monster, they're all doing something, then Dio kind of like does like a motion like he's hitting them, and it's like a ripple effect where they all kind of do like a contagion down the line. And then there's another one, which I believe is also Monster, I think, where they're all moving like this around Sehun. Sehun's in the center, and they're all kind of moving in a circle around Sehun, like what a tornado would like move like with like the wind. So they're all moving like that. So it's just little thing. It's Lotto that has the freezing. Thank you. So yeah. So it's just they just incorporate little elements of their powers in so many different things. It's crazy. It is absolute crazy. Yeah, I can't remember if Chen, I think, is, or not Chen, Chanyeol is, I think, all the way to the left, and that's why he's, like, one of the last ones, so he doesn't freeze. But, yeah, it's so cool. It's so cool. I unfroze you. I'm like, wait, I unfroze you? You were shook by Chen? He looks so good here. Yes. Yes!
Like, is that a lightning bolt?
Yes.
Isn't his superpower lightning?
Yes!
Oh my god. And then also, their symbol on the wall looks like a spider web to me.
Like they're caught in a way, you know?
Also could mean they're trapped or something. Mm-hmm. I don't know. This is crazy. Is Chen rapping?
Like rap singing-ish, kind of.
What the? Whoa. Okay, go ahead. What? Oh, much energy. Oh my god.
He's so cute. Ooh.
Wow, look at this screenshot.
That was a great pause. Oh, I love Lei. Pink Schumann. Oh my god, pink-haired Schumann. I love it. Oh. Your face is killing me.
Well, you know I do. Boy, what you taking? Oh
boy, you know I do, but you taking. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Luhan and his little baby ponytail.
This is such a great song.
Vampire. Which one? Xiumin or Luhan? Because they both look like they're like 20 and they're both like over 30 now. Luhan and Xiumin are the same age, and Luhan literally still looks like a teenager. It is insane. Luhan, I think, looks even younger than Xiumin does. It's crazy. I feel like Xiumin's actually starting to look a little bit more mature than he used to. Just a little bit. But Luhan still looks like a damn teenager.
Bro, the Tims.
Dude, I can't get my eyes off of Chen in this hip part. Chen's hip part in this. When they're on the line here in a minute. Yeah, Caitlyn, Luhan's the same age as Xiumin. They were the two eldest members. He was the eldest of XOM, eldest of XOK. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Oh, it's like he shot her in the heart. Shot him in the heart.
Sorry, I'm dying. Xiumin better not be the one in the back that has his arms out.
That
better not be
he
Xiumin.
is.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure he is.
Dio are running me over as usual.
I'm pretty sure it is Xiumin. Yeah, it's Xiumin.
Is that Xiumin?
Yeah. Blonde Suho. Oh yeah, fun fact. Suho will never. I keep pausing on like the worst moments for you, honey. I'm sorry. Fun fact. Suho said he will never go blonde again after this. I think he like hated like having the blonde and like the upkeep and like probably hated what it did to his hair. So yeah.
Oh, this choreography. Go off.
Your face is fucking killing me, Caitlyn.
Go off.
The iconic EXO. There's my baby. Oh, he's so handsome. Get out of here. Sehun's hair in this, so sleek. And Kai's such an actor. I love it. Such a performer. And here, he's actually like dialing to call the cops. Like to call like 911. That was or 119, whatever.
I'm exhausted. Well, that was a lot. We're gonna go back though. Oh my god, you'll say Kai. I so love my body. I so love my body. Whoa.
That shirt looks so good on him. And his hair. He's so handsome. Caitlyn, your faces. Oh my god, I'm dying. Luhan's hair looks so good here. Go with your little contagion. Yes. The little ripple effect. It looks so good. Tao.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. He was good. Poor baby had to do that so many times though.
Wow, Kai looks gorgeous with that makeup.
Right? That's what I said.
Oh, okay. Wait, is he? Oh, he's in the middle.
Yeah. There is no exit. No exit. Follow it all the way around. There is no exit to that maze.
Bro, this was so...
I watched this MV purely to see our movements Sehun makes as he comes forward during his part sometimes. Caitlyn! We got the two Caitlyns in the chat. Yes! That's so funny, Caitlyn. I fucking can't. Oh, that's too funny. The bias potential I would have had with Tao. Yeah. Oh. But I didn't know that Kai was actually calling or dialing the emergency number. Yeah, he said that in he was talking about it in like an interview or behind the scenes or whatever it was, and he mentions that that was like that action that he was doing in that moment was like if he was like calling the doctor 911 or whatever he was calling. Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, this had like the fashion was like so 90s.
It was,
Oh,
right?
no,
It's
the
so fun.
fashion in this, especially like when they were in like the box, that was a box, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a box.
So you'll notice, Caitlyn, you'll notice a lot of EXO's music videos will be a box of some sort. Tempo, for example. I'm just trying to. Why can't I think of anything right now? They're in a box a lot. Like they perform, like they do their thing in like a box type of like setting. It's never really like outside or out in the open or like this huge like big elaborate like set. It's very confined type of like box type set. SM does it a lot with a lot of different groups, but it kind of falls into EXO's theory with them like kind of possibly being trapped a lot. My friend Carlos had this another theory, because we had multiple theories obviously because there's so many different possible options. XM box signature, exactly. But his theory kind of was like what if this is almost kind of Matrix style and all of this is actually occurring in their heads, not physically in reality, but it's all in their mind, and that's why they're like kind of confined in these spaces. And I'm like, oh my god, that'd be fucking crazy. But like you see, well, I'm assuming you're about to see in Lucky One, they're being tested on and they're like in a facility and they're laying on beds and stuff, and it's like, what if like this is all like just they're putting all of this in their heads and it's not physically actually happening. And I'm like, oh my god, that's like a whole other theory. Like I can't even think about that theory because I'm on other theories. Like what the fuck? There's so many different theories, man. It's so crazy. Suho drinking that red drink from the Cube. Yeah, the Cuban Lucky One. There was the not Lucky One, I'm sorry. Love Shot. They had like they were holding like the cube and it was filled with like the red liquid and he was like pouring it out. Yeah.
Some sort.
So many different things.
The fashion in that was so 90s. Oh, I loved that. They definitely were trapped. For sure. Especially because, like, the maze, definitely, like, they were trapped.
Yeah.
For sure. So it has to be Red Force. So, Red Force trapped them. Oh, my God. Holy cow, that bridge was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, it's going to be really hard for me to pick, like, a favorite EXO song. Right now, I definitely think, like, Runaway is, like, up there for me. But the more I get into more music, the more I'm like, holy cow, this is insane. Like, Call Me Baby was insane. Growl is just, like, this classic. Like, I could name off even more. Like, they're just, like, can they produce a bad song? Like, this, I feel like this was, like, ahead of its time. Not gonna lie.
That's honestly... Caitlyn, I feel like a lot of EXO's music, like, EXO, I feel like NCT kind of is the same. Like, I just feel like a lot of their sounds and stuff were ahead of their time. I feel like maybe if, like, songs like Overdose or, I don't know, I'm just gonna use Overdose as an example because my mind is blanking right now. But I feel like if a song like Overdose came out now, I feel like it would be even more popular now than it was back then. Yeah, because I definitely feel kind of the same way that like it was just a hey Austin. It was just like a lot of their sounds and stuff that they were doing. Like think about Mama. Think about the Mama debut. Like no one would that as a debut. What the fuck? Like no one was doing something like that. But I feel like people are doing so many kind of different, more experimental things nowadays than they were back in 2012 when they debuted. That I definitely feel like their songs now would be taken differently than they were back then. I mean, we have to remember back then when EXO debuted, they were like considered like the SM's first flop group because like a lot of people were kind of confused, but by the debut they didn't really know how to take it. They didn't understand it, you know. It's, you know, going so heavy into such a crazy like lore and storyline. that long ago when groups didn't really have that really going on back then. Not to this extent, that's for sure. So they were definitely, in my opinion, ahead of their time. But yeah, I don't know. Thanks, Maria. Thanks, Mars. But yeah, so okay, let's continue.
A while ago. I apologize for my lack of words, but what do I say that I haven't said already? I want to see a dance practice to that. Do they have one of that one? Okay.
Not for Overdose. That's another thing SM dropped the ball on. They hardly film dance practices like ever, and nowadays groups like always have dance practices for like their MV, like their title track songs, and they even be some B-side songs. And that's just another thing that SM dropped the ball on.
For those songs back to back were like incredible. Like no.
Thank you, Davos. Do please make Instagram.
Well. Right,
Do please make Instagram. That's fine.
Ooh.
Yep.
His turn
So funky, that bass. Is that even a bass? What is that? I don't think it's a bass. I think it's like a soundboard thing. I don't. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. But isn't SM the first to have dance practices with Chinese? I have no idea. But all I know is that they were very few and far between when it came to EXO, which sucks. Exactly. Like, how do they even drop the ball at dance practice? Shiny literally created them. Yeah, you've got me. I don't know, but they're dumb. Caitlyn needs to see the dance of Lucky One. Sandy posted a clip of the Lucky One dancing and them doing it on the actual concert stage because they hate the Lucky One choreo. By the way, they hate the Lucky One choreo. So anytime they have to do it like in their concerts, they're always just fucking around and not actually doing the real choreo. They're just, or they'll do it, but they'll like exaggerate or to do it like ridiculously because they don't like the choreo.
Is this Red Force? Whoa!
Yes, girl. I was waiting for you. Ugh, Kai looks gorgeous. Blonde Kai, this era was everything. Oh, he looks gorgeous. Okay. So, you just saw Baekhyun. He's like asleep on the hospital bed, right? Now, Baekhyun's power is what? It is light, right? Look at what she's inserting into his IV.
Oh.
She's inserting like this black, like darkness into his IV. And his power is light, like, and he's literally about to get injected with darkness, which is not good for his power, obviously. So you see the second she injects it, he like shoots up, he like wakes up all of a sudden, like, what the fuck is happening to me? Yeah.
Okay.
Chen looks so shiny and glowy and gorgeous.
Chen, you look good.
Yes. Suho looks, he's so handsome.
Please come in and sing like that, man. Are they testing them on them?
So the theory is, they got captured after. Wait, did you see Lotto? Shit. I can't remember what you've seen and what you haven't seen. Look, the theory is that they got captured at some point, and they are now being tested on in this facility run by Red Force. To do what? We don't know. To figure out like why they have powers. Is this to clone them? Did they take them to then create XXO? My theory is XXO isn't clones per se, because a clone will typically do and behave exactly the same as the original. That's what a clone is. A clone is a duplicate of the original. XXO isn't just a duplicate of the original. XXO is like an evil version of the original. It's not just an exact duplicate. So I don't personally think XXO is necessarily a clone. But I definitely some sort of duplication of the original, but an evil version of the original. Also, what was I gonna say? Another theory that my friend Carlos had when we were watching, all the MVs that had storyline elements from beginning to end, he said that he thinks that maybe, how we've already mentioned, or I've already mentioned that he believes that there are multiple EXOs occurring in multiple different dimensions at the same time. He's like, what if the XXO version of EXO is the EXO from another dimension that ended up surviving all of the bullshit that they went through with Red Force, and they ended up having to be the way they are now just to survive. And that's why they are the way they are now. And I'm like, well, fuck. And I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, why do you do this to me? He would come up with the craziest ideas and theories. And I'm like, well, fuck, I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Like, it was just really interesting listening to, like, his possible, like, well, if you look at it this way, what if there's this? And I'm like, oh my God, like, so crazy. Not me looking up to see Caitlyn's shocked face. I know, right? Yeah.
Oh, Schumann. Dude.
Caitlyn, when you finish watching the MVs, you should go back and just for shits and giggles, you should watch my, I have it in a playlist. It's my Exo Theories reaction playlist with Carlos. And we literally go through all the MVs from beginning to end, and our conversations and our discussions. And we even watched some CBX videos, because CBX has MVs that are 100% linked to storyline. I mean, 100% linked to storyline. And we even go into those, and man, some of the shit that he pointed out in those was crazy. So yeah, you should definitely check those out. It's so interesting to like hear his thoughts and like the way his mind works, and he knew nothing about K-pop or SM or EXO. He's just going in with his knowledge of, like, watching movies. Like, he's a big movie freak, and just watching movies and like reading different lores and stories and animes and just all kinds of different stuff, because he's into a lot of different things, and he's a very smart guy. And so he's just going into it with just like his normal knowledge of what he's watched and stuff and experienced in his life. And then so he's watching this from a completely different perspective than like any of us are watching it from. So it was just really, really cool to hear his thoughts. Yeah. Ooh, I like that yet. I think they went with your biggest enemy is yourself and created clones that are supposed to destroy the original EXO. I mean, I could definitely, yeah, hello. Oh, Chanyeol looks so handsome. Say who?
This is so funky.
Right? It is so funky.
This is kind of trippy.
No, Carlos has not seen Kai's video yet.
Oh.
I'm assuming you were not expecting to see Lay in this, based on your face. Fire. That's like Earth, like rocks, Earth, so that's like Dio. All
I'm
the
so
planets.
distracted with this track and what's going on with the visuals and the vocals. This is really hard to react to.
Ice, that's Schumann. God dancing. Because that's like just a power within itself, is Kai's dancing. Light, Baekhyun. And then if you notice here, obviously Dio's strength, Dio's power is strength. So Dio, I guess, was able to kind of build up enough strength to break the glass so that he could break them out. And something I noted here in the original, if I'm not wrong, we have... Hold on, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, okay. So we have Chanyeol, Suho, I believe. I don't think that's Baekhyun. I believe that's Suho, Dio, Kai, and Sehun, CBX is not in this room. Did anyone else notice that? Baekhyun, Chen, and Xiumin are not in this room. I'm just saying, something that I wanted to point out. I'm just saying. Very interesting. Because Carlos had some interesting theories on CBX. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Did they escape? Oh my god. Holy shit.
You're like, what's gonna happen?
Oh no.
Yeah, well, they were wheeling Lei away, but earlier, Xiumin, Chen, and Baekhyun were all in that room on beds. They were wheeling Lei away, so I understand maybe why Lei wasn't there, but why are the other three not there? Sorry. Okay, so in this scene, so Chanbek. So Chanbek runs into this room to try to escape, right? Now let's think about this. Baekhyun's power is light. If there is not light in the room, no problem. Baekhyun's power is light. Why is Chanyeol having to light the room via fire? Because Baekhyun was injected with darkness. He can't even use his power right now. He was injected with darkness. He doesn't have access to his light, to his power. So that's why Chanyeol is having to light up the room right now with his fire, because that's the only way they can see what's going on in the room. Okay, so Sehun like blows her over with wind, and then Chen shocks her, and because she's like basically a fembot, that shocking her kind of makes her head explode. Holy shit balls, it all makes sense, right? Right?
Okay. Is she like... Okay, their acting is really good though. Oh my god.
They look so good at this ending.
Oh, dance battle.
Oh, dance battle. Caitlyn. Caitlyn said he's having a dance battle. I can't. Yeah, and he's dancing the monster choreo. I don't know if you noticed that either, because at this point they didn't have the Lucky One choreo created yet. So he's actually dancing monsters choreo. You did not say dance battle. That is hilarious. So my theory with this, with why Kai is all of a sudden busting out his dance moves. By the way, my friend Carlos, when we watched this for the theories, he was like, so everyone's head's exploding. Is he gonna make her ovaries explode? Dead. I died laughing. He's like, because that would be brilliant if he's like dancing and her ovaries just exploded. I was hilarious. I was like, I mean, it would make sense. It's Kai. I'm just saying. But yes, Crystal, I was literally just about to do that. I was about to say that. I think Kai is distracting them so that they can escape, because Kai has teleportation. So Kai can literally just like escape at any second if he wanted to, at least within the facility. He could move in different various places in the facility, at least. I don't know if he's contained. I'm assuming he's contained within this space. Maybe it has like a force field around it. I don't fucking know how these things work. But yeah, so I'm assuming he's distracting them so the others, like Lei, could get away or whatever just now. And that's what's going on. I'm assuming. I don't know. But yeah.
Oh, dance battle.
Dance battle of that is hilarious. And now see, he's walking away.
Lei, don't walk at me like that. Lei, don't walk at me like that. Okay. Whoa.
Get him.
They're just like
That's right.
blowing up.
Yep.
It's kind of like being a distraction for them. Is
Yes.
it distracting? Oh my
Yes.
god. So that they can get out?
He's about to do the shoulder. Yes.
So good.
God, Chen looks so good. I think this is okay. So Suho is creating water because that's his element. His power. He's creating water, and at the same time of him creating water, Schumann is freezing the outside of it to create a glass around the water. So that's what they're doing together. And then I think they're drinking the water, and I think that's just kind of like their way to kind of like replenish themselves in a way to like, you know, because both of their power are like water element powers, frost and or ice, whatever, and water. So I'm assuming this is kind of like them like replenishing themselves and like getting, you know, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And every time they use their power on them, like their heads explode. Like it's almost like they can't understand their powers and like they malfunction or something. I don't know. And there they are in the maze that has no exit. Mm-hmm. And look, so not only are they okay, so you see that they're in the maze with the girls with the red masks. But then it pops up and you see that these females with black masks are now watching, and it turns into the lucky one, like symbol, the clover, right? And then they turn their separate ways and they walk away. So it's like they're overseeing what's occurring in the facility. So I think there is also just like, there is the red force, but I think there's different levels of the red force. I think that this level of the red force is even higher than the girls that were like in the facility working level of red force. Like they're not the ones like on the ground. They're the ones like monitoring the situation type of thing. Obviously, I think that they're still just like, you know, little like, you know, peon like workers. They're not like the red force. You know what I mean? I feel like we've seen the red force in multiple. I feel like we've never actually seen red force per se. We've seen people who work for the red force, the robot and power, these you know, fembot girls here, possibly the police and either monster or lucky one possibly, you know, working for, you know, the red force as well. So I feel like we've seen hi Caitlyn. So yeah, so I feel like we've never actually seen red force per se. And is red force just a power? It doesn't actually have like is red force not manifested into a being? Is it just like this power, kind of like, you know how like in Lord of the Rings there was like the Eye of Sauron or whatever I think his name is. But it was like this power. It was this thing, but didn't actually have like a physical like form necessarily. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know. Something else to think about. But yeah, so I think it's interesting that and it's also interesting that these girls are wearing the black masks and the XXO flag is black. Black is the absence of light. It's the absence of like purity. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, something to think about. Exo Theories can make a movie or a series if you put the MVs together. 100%, Maria. The amount of possibilities that SM had with this entire storyline and concept is just absolutely insane, and they literally shit the bed with it. They did this amazing fucking album, absolutely amazing album, this freaking comic book. Have you ever seen this, Caitlyn? This amazing comic book, like, how the fuck, why can't, oh, I taped it shut. So it wouldn't open and it would stay shut. I'm like, why won't it open? Well, at least the tape was doing a good job. But yeah, I mean, like, they're literally like fucking, they're like their powers, their power symbols, Baekhyun. And it shows that Baekhyun has the power of light, and it's like all the different things that he can do. And, you know, same thing with Chen and Thunder and what his powers do. And it shows like the different symbols at the bottom, like they're most powerful when these three people are together. So Force, Frost, and I think that's Thunder are together. Yeah, Thunder, Force, and Frost, they're most powerful when they're together. So like, and it shows you on this one, like on Baekhyun's card, light, fire, and teleportation are most powerful when they're together. I mean, it's like literally like all these individual, like, you know, like cards for the different people. And then they also had the blended cards where you have like both of them on the same page, like together, and it shows like their numbers. And yeah, so it's like, this was the coolest fucking album ever, like the coolest album, and they had so much potential, like so much potential. It's not even funny. And they literally did nothing after the War album was over. They did nothing with it. They did nothing else with this concept. And I'm like, are you fucking stupid? Like, why would you not continue to pursue this concept? Like, it's brilliant, and the amount of money that can be made off of, like, you know, all kinds of I just don't even understand. I don't understand how SM operates. I just truly do not get it. SM just completely just dropped the fucking ball. Dropped their power orb. They completely dropped the orb. Okay, let's just continue.
What the fuck?
I'm right there with you. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. What?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm over it. I'm over it. And the mess. That makes
Oh my god, Caitlyn, sense. Yes, me too. Me too.
So Red Force did put him in the maze.
Yeah, at least that's what we think, yeah.
What? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, my brain is like, what the fuck? My brain is like, what the hell? Okay, that all just
Caitlyn, even me talking about it now and like all the different possibilities, even my brain, even though I've talked about this so many times, even my brain is still just like, oh my god, this is just, it's so overwhelming. The amount of potential and possibilities and what ifs and theory, it's just, it's crazy.
Because at the end, it was like the Red Force was watching them try to break out, but they never did.
Yes, exactly.
Because then it zoomed out and they were still in the maze.
Mm-hmm.
My brain is like... Bro, can we just appreciate how Kai was like dance battling them? That was the best thing ever. Oh
yes.
God. Bro, but they
Kai just busting out and dance.
Though. Whoa. You know, I really appreciate that EXO isn't afraid to switch things up and like do something a little bit different, because holy cow,
yeah.
I feel like I was reminded again of like when I first watched Love Me Right. I was like, oh, this is different. And I think that's why I mentioned it's so hard for me to pick like what my favorite is, because nothing sounds the same, nothing is boring, nothing is just so fresh. And so you're like, okay, well, I really like this and I really like that and I really like that, so what do I do? Also, the fact that they do include the storyline in so much of their stuff is just, there's a lot of details, there's a lot of things.
And there's also a lot of things that, like, if you weren't paying attention, you would miss it. There's storyline elements in so many little tiny things. But, like, if someone's just watching it, you wouldn't even notice. You know what I'm saying? So that happens a lot in their MVs as well. And I forgot that you reacted to Love Me Right. Did you happen to notice, and I don't think you did, but maybe you did? I don't remember. I don't think you mentioned it. In Love Me Right, there was a lot of scenes that were red, like had like a red lighting to them. And something that Carlos pointed out when we were doing our theory thing, every time there was the red lighting in a scene, they seemed angry. So like they would threw the football helmet or something because like they were frustrated because I guess they lost or something, right? At one point, like Dio's hitting his high note, but it's red lit, and so when he's hitting his high note, it just looks like he's like screaming. Like in frustration almost. So it's very interesting that he pointed that out, and he's like, I'm pretty sure every time there was the red lighting in a scene, they looked angry in some way, shape, or form. I'm like, interesting. Yeah, now that you mentioned that, wow, like, yeah, it was so cool to hear his thoughts.
I probably missed a ton still because I'm a human being and I can't, look
so
at
much,
but,
yeah.
Especially because like I'm so distracted by the like music.
Wait. Is Love Me Right? Which one's the one where Sehun's in the pink shirt and the white pants and he's walking on the train tracks? Which one's the one where Chen and Schumann are mixing up the shit and they're in the forest? 'Cause, just saying. That's what I'm saying, Caitlyn. Carlos really is freaking smart. Like, the shit that he was coming up with, I'm like, holy crap, I'd never even thought about that. It is Love Me Right. Okay, that's what I thought. Did you notice Caitlyn and Love Me Right? Like Chen and Schumann are kind of like mixing up like this like whatever sort of like concoction, and it was creating a lot of smoke, and there was a lot of flowers there. There's a lot of flowers going on in this too, Caitlyn. You'll pick up on it. There's a lot of things with flowers in their MVs, and I think that that's also related to Red Force. Whether Red Force is, like there's maybe something in the smell of the flower that turns people like evil or something. There's something going on with flowers, because if you notice in Love Shot, they're not trying to rob the bank to steal the money. They were burning the money, but they got all the flowers, put them in the trunk, and drove away. They were stealing all the flowers. Oh, you haven't seen Hey Mama yet. A lot of flower thing going on in Hey Mama as well, so remember that. There's also a lot. Bloomy Days is just fucking filled with flowers. There was a lot of flowers in Tempo. There was a lot of flowers in Tempo as well. Look, there's a lot of flower things happening in their MVs as well, and I think the flowers is related to the Red Force in some way, shape, or form. But yeah.
It was so hypnotizing. This song just was like, whoa, I loved it. So do they?
Yeah, the Cocoa Bop logo is Bird of Paradise.
Right? Oh no.
I don't know. What if they're still in the maze? Who knows? I think they got out of the maze.
The melody is still stuck in my head now. Like, I'm sorry. I feel really bad because I feel like I'm not talking as much, but there's literally, I don't know what to say.
It's a lot.
It's legendary status. Well, I really picked some of the best songs to do in this marathon.
What do you think when I saw this marathon? I'm like, I kind of want to react to your reaction.
Let's hit this last one. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay.
Do their solos have flowers too? The only person's Kai's solo definitely had elements of storyline in it, because when he is in like the abandoned looking kind of like underground parking garage or whatever the fuck that he was in that moment, there were like rocks floating there were like rocks just fucking floating, which is Dio's power. And then also when he teleported, it was like he froze and teleported, which freezing is Schumann's power. So for somehow Kai had elements of both Dio and Schumann's power within himself. And I don't know if it's because they were absent, so he absorbed their powers in a way while they were gone. And that's kind of like what that's telling us, because why, or if that's just a sign that they're returning. And so when he went to leave, it was like kind of Schumann's returning. So it's like, that was like a sign that Schumann was returning, because as he went to leave, his like form like froze as he went to teleport. Same thing with Dio, the rocks floating. Maybe that was a sign that Dio is coming back. So I think maybe those are just like signs that they're coming back. I don't know. But yeah. But as far as Kai's, there's definitely storyline elements in it as far as powers go. But the others, UN Village and Bambi had elements of like Baekhyun's power, which is light. I feel like they're in their individual solo stuff, and Suho's had water in it. So I feel like within their individual stuff, you had their powers, but not necessarily Red Force stuff. I hope that makes sense. So yeah.
This one's called Power, which I have a huge feeling they're gonna use their powers in this. I'm so excited, and
No, that's the thing. Okay, so you missed something here, and I don't think this is something you will react to. I feel like I need to play this for you. Give me 2 seconds. I feel like I need to play this for you because you didn't watch it all. It's just the trailer. It's just the trailer for Power. I'm gonna play it for everyone in the chat who has not seen it. If you do want to see it later, then just skip over this part real quick. Like, just, don't watch this part. But I don't think this is something you would necessarily react to because you've already reacted to Power, but it's totally up to you. But the trailer is very, very interesting because it kind of gives you a background on, like, literally what's happening as soon as the ad stops playing. Okay. All right, so this is the trailer for Power. So this explains what's going on. So the robot RF5 is basically is like infiltrating like their ship and stuff, and has taken their power orbs. So what you see at the end, that's a power orb. So that's what that is. Okay, so let's. Okay, I feel this is.
Booting system RFO5.
Hold on.
RFO5 system activated.
Hold on. Those subtitles were too small. You need to see what it says. So booting system RFO5. RFO5 is activated. So they're booting the robot, basically. They're booting up the robot. Hey, Maury.
Booting system RFO5. RFO5 system activated. Activation success. Engage first combat on the...
So, engage first combat on Exoplanet number 1795. So, that right there already gives us a hint. What do you mean, exit planet number 1705? Are there that many different versions of Exo's planet? Is there that many different dimensions? Are there that many different timelines? What does that mean? You see what I'm saying? And as you can see, this power orb is red, fire, Chanyeol. It has a symbol on it, the little fire phoenix symbol on it, and it says fire below his name there. And he's got that red eye looking all creepy.
Exoplanet number 1795. Acquisition of target's power orb.
Acquisition of target's power orbs complete. Acquisition of their power orbs complete. And you can see in this little contraption here, they have all of their power orbs that are rotating around and round. So they have taken, they're saying that they've completed getting the targets, the EXO's power orbs. They've completed stealing the power orbs from them. So right now, they don't have their powers because they don't have their power orbs.
Failure to obtain target.
Failure to obtain target's power orb of light. Failure to obtain it, which means they were not successful in taking Baekhyun's power orb, which is probably why he was not present for most of the video, because he was trying to get something else fucking accomplished, which is why he wasn't there when they were taking all the power orbs from them. That's why they failed to obtain his power orb.
Its power orb of light is fighting for danger. Warning. Data updated. Initiating development of distortion of power orbs.
Initiating development of distortion with power orbs.
Development complete. Press switch to generate target into 2D in combat.
Putting target into 2D and into combat, which is what they are like fighting in. They're fighting in like this like 2D kind of game world. That's what's happening.
Apply switch with orb to activate all nodes.
And you see how he's dark and there's no power orb. So he's not lit up on the screen like the rest of them are, and there's no orb here because they have failed to obtain his orb. And then to activate all modes of RF5. So RF5 is the robot. It's so loud. So loud, it's so loud. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Crazy, right? And I love how they change their logo every single time that they have a comeback. So. There was one power teaser, the one with the Eclipse and Baekhyun singing Sweet Lies. I don't know if you read what I wrote near the beginning of this live. I know about him singing Sweet Lives at the end of this. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Have I not fucking seen that? Is it this one? So there's this teaser. I don't know if this is the one you're talking about. This one? I think this is just the beginning, right? They're so cute. Okay, Well, that's definitely not it, because that did not have Sweet Lies. Caitlyn, Sweet Lies is one of my all-time favorites. It is like, it's now like maybe like number 2 or 3, but it was my number 1 for the longest time. But then Oasis came out, and Runaway is now out. So Oasis is my number 1, Runaway is my number 2, Sweet Lies is my number 3. And then I think White Noise is my number 4. Yeah. Sweet Lies is so good. So good. Is it the Power of Music teaser? So basically, I found out that the exact date Power of Music teaser where Baekhyun sang Sweet Lies is the same date NASA discovered the darkest exoplanet. Darkest means it absorbs all light. Interesting. That's very interesting. Man, this all this shit is just crazy.
Already starting this video off in space.
Let's continue.
Look at the stars. Let's hit play. I'm so excited.
Hold on.
The universe
Dude,
has
I made you big. Hold on a second, guys.
Space has been
there we go.
Warped time has been reset.
Hold on. I'm literally pausing. Why are you not pausing? Thank you. Okay. This just did not want to pause. Yeah, they tend to schedule a lot of their like comebacks or releases around like eclipses and like when you can see certain planets, and they really go all in when it comes to like the storyline and like making it like consistent in the continuity of everything. It's just crazy. Okay, so the beginning of Power is where everything changed for my friend Carlos. He's like, they've literally told us in the beginning of this that there are multiple dimensions. They're telling us right now, right here. So this is what he's
transformed. Distorted space has been reassembled. Warped time has been reset. And the unpurified red force imbues 2 suns with darkness.
2 suns with darkness. So there's multiple places here.
Wait, this isn't the right place for today, is it?
Oh, wait, this isn't the right place for today, is it? Now, I don't know if you haven't seen this live yet, but this is, they were wearing these little outfits, these little, like, elf outfits for a live stage performance that they did years back. So this is one version of EXO, and it's like, oh, wait, this isn't the place for today, is it? So then they switch and they go to the next version of EXO, which is this, which if you saw all the Don't Fight the Feeling stuff. Does this not look familiar? Super familiar, right? They totally recreated this entire thing for Don't Fight the Feeling promo pictures, which, of course, all of us just were losing our shit over and thought it was the coolest fucking thing ever. So this is a different version of EXO and it's, if you notice, I don't think I can see it right here, but it's showing you number blah, 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 number blah, blah, blah in the corners as well.
Nah. Not here.
Not here.
Oh.
Then this is the Power music video, because you see the cat is playing with the orbs, Planet 1485. And the reason why we think it says Planet 1485 is because if you know, 1485 is our birthday. It's the day that XOL's fandom was named XOL. So 1485 is us. The white cat, if you notice the white cat on the collar, there's an L. So the white cat is a representation of us. So I'm assuming that's why, since the white cat is a representation of us, that's why this particular planet with the EXO light stick and the cat is called is planet number 1485. Yeah, XOL planet, yes.
Cute, but not here.
Cute, but not here. Then this one, planet number 1567 or something. 1562, 1560, I don't know, 1516 something. There's another version, another planet, another scenario where this is EXO. This is the Love Me Right music video where they were playing football. So this is another planet. So when Carlos saw all of this, he was like, wait a second. So, okay, literally they are telling us there are multiple EXOs, there are multiple dimensions, there are multiple timelines, there are multiple planets here. And he's like, what if every single MV we are being shown is a different version of EXO in a different planet occurring at that moment in time? That's what that EXO was doing on that planet at that moment in time. And then that's what this EXO is doing on this planet in this moment of time. He's like, what if every MV is just a different version of EXO on that particular planet in that particular time and what they're doing and what they're dealing with? And I'm like, I can't handle this. I mean, every single time he would come up with something, I'm just like, this is so fucking crazy to me. Like, oh my God. It all makes sense, though. Like, it's literally telling us planet number this, planet number that. How fucking crazy is that? Like, it's so fucking crazy. Yeah, I mean, but they're literally setting this up and telling us that there's multiple things. My brain just got up and walked away, Caitlyn, I'm telling you. Yeah.
Nah, not here. Oh, cute, but not here.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Your face is killing me. Oh my God, I can't. And with Don't Fight the Feeling teasers, every member had a planet. Yes, if you remember the pictures, like the Don't Fight the Feeling, like pictures that they had, they were all on a different planet, in a different space, in a different atmosphere. So yeah, definitely. Oh, wow. Wait. What the hell? Interesting. I was confused by that, considering my settings. But okay.
Oh my God.
Thank you for getting that, Yahat.
Whoa.
He looks so fucking good. Oh my God, he looks so good.
Oh, he looks so good. His contacts.
Oh,
His
he
face.
looks gorgeous in this. The gems with the contacts and the eyeliner and the eye makeup and the hair and the complexion. It just,
Oh my God, my brain is literally exploding. Okay.
yeah.
So they're gonna fight. He looks so good.
I know.
He's over here.
He's so cute. He's so fucking cute. His little smile, I can't take it.
This is cool.
Dio is so cute. Schumann's eye makeup in this, though. His eyes are just gorgeous.
Schumann looks so good. Oh, look at, wait, does he have eyeshadow?
Yes. Gorgeous.
Oh, his eyeshadow.
Okay. So, what's Schumann's power? Frost. That is a water-based power. What do you not combine? You do not combine water and electricity, right? You just don't do that. So, of course, he's so cute. We literally just said he's so cute at the same time. So what happens? He explodes and lands across the way. So, of course, Chen, in charge of lightning, then takes the power chords and works on creating something to help defeat the robot, right? But yeah, like, so that's why when Schumann tried to do it, it didn't work for him, because water-based things and electric-based things don't work together. That's why Chen ends up taking over and creating the thing to help defeat them.
Wait, is that Schumann?
Yes.
Because did he just plug that? What? We got the power.
And Caitlyn, you do know that they performed, this is the song that they performed at the closing ceremonies at the 2018 Winter Olympics. They were chosen to represent Korea, and they performed this song at the closing ceremony for the Olympics. It was really, really fun. It was a great stage. You should definitely react to that at some point. They reacted, or they performed this and Growl.
I'm losing my mind. You're so cute.
love that's like friendly fire. Sehun's not paying attention. He's just shooting. Sehun's almost shooting freaking Dio. Yeah, they totally did. You should totally watch it. Sehun's almost shooting Dio because he ain't paying attention.
Bro, Dio is in acting mode.
He's so cute. Okay, so something Carlos also pointed out, which I didn't realize. So Suho's on the floor looking for his glasses, right? And then he finds them. If you actually are looking at the MV on a big enough screen, there's literally like 10 pairs of glasses on the floor. There's so many glasses on the floor, and he's like trying to find glasses. I'm like, there are literally so many around you. Anyway, just thought that was a funny little thing that they added. Oh, Kai here. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Oh, he's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
It's so fun,
this
right?
Is amazing. Oh. Ooh. Somebody help him out. Oh.
Okay, somebody help him out. Okay, so here, the thing that I didn't quite understand with this one is they obviously are using Chanyeol's power orb because the robot has the power orbs right now, and the robot's using their orbs against them. So the robot just loaded up Chanyeol's power orb and is about to like blast them with fire. The thing I didn't understand about that particular scene is I'm just like, oh, it's okay, Kai can teleport and get out of there so he's not like burned, right? But they have Kai's power orb. So I'm not really sure how Kai got out of that.
Oh my god.
Something that always confused me about.
Is he okay? Hey.
Yay.
Okay.
They're so cute.
Look at Dio.
Look at Dio. His smile. Sehun, that, yeah. Yeah.
Whoa. What a marathon this is. What a marathon this is.
Crystal.
We got that power.
Yeah, see, a lot of people were confused by this because obviously Chanyeol is supposed to be like good, right? Obviously, but he has this red eye and it makes you question things because once again, we fast forward to where we are now, we saw him painting that white stripe on that black flag in Don't Fight the Feeling when the black flag is XXO's flag, and he's painting the white stripe on it to make him seem like he's EXO, which makes me think that it was XXO Chanyeol in Don't Fight the Feeling, not the real Chanyeol. So where is the real Chanyeol? What happened to him? And has it been this way all along? Because there were two different Chanyeols in Tempo. Yeah, in Tempo. There's this Chanyeol with a red eye, which we know red what red is associated with. In Power, I don't know. It just makes you. It makes you question a lot of things now. Is my baby bad? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Interesting. Yeah.
Oh my god, his eye. Oh my god, his eye. Is that the first time I've seen his eye?
I keep pausing before you say things. Oh my god, that's so funny. The giant egg robot aims at everyone except Chanyeol. Oh, I didn't notice that.
Bro, Sehun is a thug. He said, "Bow, bow, 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 bow."
He said, "Bow, bow, 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 bow." I can't.
Where's Lay? I don't think he's in this one.
Yeah, this is the start of Power of Music album, like Coco Bop Power. This is the first era that Lay was not present for, unfortunately. So now they're loading Schumann's power orb, which is Frost.
Oh,
But that's when...
also, where's Baekhyun?
Oh, where's Baekhyun? That's what we were all wondering. Chen comes to the rescue.
Oh.
So he obviously created this thing that absorbed the Frost power, and he's going to shoot it back on the robot to defeat the robot.
Oh.
He's so cute.
I love the acting in this. Well, this feels like a dance track right here. Mm-hmm. Incredible energy in the production. Whoa. Malfunctions.
I love that image of all of them.
Whoa.
But all of them except for Baekhyun and Lay, of course, are right there. Yeah.
Functions.
Did you notice, by the way?
Malfunctions.
Did you notice that this little thing right here is in the promo photos for Don't Fight the Feeling? It's like a little like kind of figure thing that they have, like sitting on top of like the TV or something, or on top of a shelf. Dio actually takes a little green thing that's on his head and puts it on like his own head at one point during like the behind the scenes photo shoot thing that they filmed. But yeah, Chen, our hero, yes. All the power orbs.
Oh, I like that.
So they now get their power orb back, so they have their powers again now. Wait, Caitlyn, have you seen Lay's Namanana? Have you seen Lay's Namanana yet? This is what my mind is consumed with, storyline shit from all kinds of... Okay, I'm not going to say anything. I just need you to do me one thing and remember Power Orb. That's all I need you to do. Just remember Power Orb when you watch that video. Okay? It's the only thing I need you to worry about. Okay. Okay. See, Baekhyun is still in the dark. His is the only one that's not lit up still.
What's this Baekhyun right there? Oh, bro, why does this remind me of like freaking Power Rangers? Oh my god, Power Rangers!
But honestly, like, think about it. Your faces are killing me. Think about it, though. The amount of things. They could have sold power orbs. They could have sold fucking little, like trading cards. Like, they have baseball cards. Kind of like PCs, but special ones just for, the power concept and this whole MV. The amount of things they could have fucking done. They literally made, I don't know if you know this, but every album came with one page of a comic book. Because they made a comic book. It's the comic book that they're reading in the promo photos for Don't Fight the Feeling. It's the Power of Music comic book. And so every album came with one page of the comic book. So you had to buy a bunch of albums in order to be able to possibly collect all the pages of the comic book itself. And so it's like the fact that they could have continued releasing comic books and creating more things and more stories, and it just it's so frustrating. It is so fucking frustrating. The amount of things that they should have fucking done, that SM should have fucking done with EXO, and they just shit the bed on it. They literally just dropped the ball. They did this and then did nothing else to follow it up. After Power of Music, what did we get? I think we got the Winter album, we got Universe after that, and then we got a Japanese album after that, Countdown. But, like, they literally did nothing for almost, like, over a year and a half until they came out with Tempo. They did nothing. And for what? Like, oh, God. Okay, I can literally just freaking talk about this forever. I need to shut up. I can't fucking stand it. Just the amount of potential that they and now they're all, like, half of them are gone because they have to do military. And, like, it's... Look, EXO was big, but they could have been even bigger. They could have been... Okay, I'm just gonna shut up now.
Incredible! Holy cow!
I know! It's so good, right? I know!
What is going on?
Like, who was doing this?
Oh, somebody's tattoo.
Chanyeol!
Whose tattoo is that?
Loey, that's Chanyeol's producer name. It's his, Chanyeol, it's Yol spelled backwards, Loey. And that's his name, that's his producer name, Loey. It's so cute, he's got it right here.
Oh, the lightning.
See the L? The little L necklace? Okay, so I think this is XOL's trying to, like, reset the 2D world back to, like, normal reality, and something's not working right, and XOL is accidentally changing them into cartoons. So Baekhyun comes and he's like, okay, calm down. I got this. So finally Baekhyun comes, takes care of XOLs, picks up XOLs, and then saves the day, brings them back to, like, normal, I guess, reality. And you could see he's had his power orb with him the whole time. They never got a hold of it.
There he is. Hi. Whoa.
You see the power orb
Whoa,
with
the
and then it
giraffe is
turned
going
kind of into an
crazy.
eclipse. And then all of their power is coming down and returning to them.
Are they, their powers. Their powers.
I love seeing, like, the ice and the fire and the wind, the lightning. And you can see Kai teleporting in the background. Okay, so girl, none of us know. And this is Sweet Lies.
What the?
Your facial expressions. Okay, so yeah, we're still wondering. A lot of people are saying that Don't Fight the Feeling picks up after Power. So, like, this is where Don't Fight the Feeling kind of picks up from and where it comes back into play is, like, during this time period after Power occurred. Which makes sense because of the ship and, you know, the beginning of this, they were on the ship that the robot, like, kind of busted into. We still don't understand why Baekhyun was he flying or was he falling? We're not sure. Either way, why was he? And if he was flying, how was he flying? Did he somehow absorb Chris's powers now that Chris is no longer there? We have no idea. I think he was probably falling. That's why he fell into the water. But why was he falling? What happened to cause him to fall randomly and into the water? Some people also think that maybe that was when they first landed here. And he happened to fall. That happened to be where he fell and came to Earth. I don't know. Some people also have that theory as well. I have no idea. So, yeah, no clue.
Why did they do this to me? Why did they have to do this to me?
Girl, let me tell you.
Also, why do they keep having the obsession thumbnail at the end of every single video? Because that's what got me the first ever reaction.
Because they know.
Okay, hold on. We gotta talk. I have so much respect for EXO. The amount of just work that goes into what just happened in all four of those songs, by the way.
And just think about it. You're saying that without even knowing all those little details I pointed out. Like, it really, like, think about, like, now, the words that you just said, the amount of work that goes into all four of those movies. Think about it now that I pointed out all those details. Really, though, the amount of details and little work and all these little things that, like, it's crazy.
Holy cow. That was such a...
Some people think that when Dio was looking at the sky and Don't Fight the Feelings, he saw someone, like, comet falling, and that maybe could be Bacon. Interesting.
Roller coaster, and reacting to them hurts me physically because I'm like, oh my god, this is so freaking good. Okay, wait, that music video was jam-packed with a lot of stuff. Okay, so was this whole entire music video like Power Rangers themed? I felt like I had that like the whole time. That was so cool if that is what it is.
Yeah, they had to fight the robot with, like, these, like, guns, these Nerf gun things, because they didn't have their powers, because the robot had their powers and they were using the powers against them.
Holy cow, I love that. Chen's facial expressions in this whole entire music video.
He was so cute. He was so cute.
Was perfect. It was so perfect. I loved it. Oh, the looks were amazing. The looks were amazing in this.
Yeah, they looked great.
Okay, so obviously that robot was like Red Force. They had these like...
Once again, we think it's like a representation of Red Force. Not, I don't think it's Red Force itself. It's just a red representation of one of the many Red Force, evil things that they use to try to get EXO, to try to fight EXO, to try to capture EXO, whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Marble things, like the little marble balls things. And once they
Their power
took
orbs
down, I think the robot, they like all fell.
Yeah,
right?
they got the power orbs
the
back.
The boys picked them back up. I
Yes.
don't know what the cat was. I can't make.
That was
I
us.
don't know what that was.
Cats are
I think the
XOL.
cat was a bad thing. I think the cat was on their side.
Yeah.
And it almost felt like Baekhyun came to the rescue for a second there.
Yes.
And then towards the end, like they all combined all of their powers. It was like they leveled up.
Yeah, it's like they got their power orbs, but it was the eclipse occurring because it looked like a symbol of a power orb, but then like the eclipse came over, and then that's when it looks like all their powers were kind of coming back down to them, and they're like, yes, give me my powers back. So it almost looked like the combination of them physically getting their power orb and the eclipse happening is what really gave them back their powers, is what I saw.
And they took it down. Oh my god. Okay. I wonder if they were on their planet or if they were on...
Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, in the Power of Music album, in the actual comic, the very last page of the comic, it says, it shows the Baekhyun water scene at the end of this, and it says in it, something maybe something maybe has been wrong since the beginning. Something maybe have been wrong since the beginning. So it's like, what the fuck does that mean? What do you mean something may have been wrong since the beginning? Like, whew. So what do we got? Do we got to go back to the beginning? Like, what is it? I don't know. So yeah,
Red Force's planet or another planet.
What was it? Oh, sorry.
If they were on their planet or if they were on Red Force's planet or...
I think they were on one of the exoplanets, because remember at the beginning of this, they were like, oh, not here, not here, not here, but then we're here today. So I think they were on one of the exoplanets.
Another planet. Also, now that I think about it, I think the hand that had the tattoo was Chanyeol. Because Chanyeol has tons of tattoos. I feel like this Chanyeol, they really like put in like their powers. Like this, it was so cool. And the song was really fun. It felt kind of like a dance track. The songs that I reacted to in this marathon each one were insanely different. Like I feel like if you could just pick all kinds of flavors, this was like a perfect example. Because oh my god, like there was so much.
They were so
many
different
different sounds and concepts within this whole entire marathon. Whoa. I don't think any video had any lyrics, so probably when I hit albums with these songs on them,
definitely
I'll have to check out the lyrics to them.
Powers are really like
good,
positive song
that we hit
encouraging.
In this marathon, I would say, I don't know, because really, for real, I'm adding every single one on my playlist. But this is gonna be really hard to say. I feel like Overdose.
I mean, you can't go wrong with Overdose. Overdose is good.
Crazy. That was crazy. What is love? Woo! What is love?
That's
oh
just
God,
What is Love is
fucking
iconic.
The ending of this, what song was that?
Sweet Lies.
The ending when Becky was freaking in the water
Sweet
or something. What?
When you do react to Sweet Lies, do the lyric video first so you can hear the clear audio of it, and then do the performance that they have at like because the performance is very dark, so it's kind of hard to see them well. And of course you're having live audio because obviously they're singing live, but you definitely want to hear because the song is fucking brilliant. So I definitely want you to be able to hear like a good clear audio version of What Is Love, because it's so good. Not What Is Love. Sorry, I was reading your What Is Love though. A definite clear audio version of Sweet Lies, because it's
right now. I can't make things make sense right now. So I'm going to close out this marathon video for you guys. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like. That's going to be...
Yes, of course I was going to comment and subscribe. Well, I don't need to comment now, but I definitely... Well, I'll probably just comment heart so that the algorithm, So, you know how that is. But yay! Oh my god, that was really, really fun watching you. Your facial expressions were hilarious. Yeah, that was really, really good. So I'm actually really, really glad I did this, because I was thinking to myself, what should I do for Chen's birthday? And there's just nothing new that has come out since last year, since he went into the military. So there's just not really anything for me to react to when it comes to Chen himself. There's a couple little things I could have done, but I don't know. I saw that you loaded this today, and I was like, you know what? I want to react to her reaction, because there's a lot going on in these MVs that there's just no way she would have caught it all. So I'm actually really, really glad that I did this. I think this was really, really fun. Hopefully I didn't bore you to death or explode your mind too much or or anything like that. But yeah, this was a lot of fun for me. Hopefully it was fun for everyone that was watching as well. Hopefully it was fun for you too, Caitlyn. I appreciate you being here the whole time with me. I didn't know that you were going to be here the whole time, but I definitely appreciate that. That was really, really awesome. Hopefully it wasn't too awkward. I know it's so weird, like, seeing yourself and hearing yourself, like, yeah, because I've reacted, like, my own stuff before, too, and it's so awkward, so I totally get it. So thank you for being here. I appreciate it. This beautiful, beautiful man here. Happy, happy birthday to our gorgeous Chen. He's just the sweetest, and he deserves everything. All the happiness. All the happiness. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to go. I still have something to react to for Patreon, and it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to go do that. I learned so many theories today. Yay! And that's one thing I do want to say before closing this out is literally everything is a what if and a theory, because once again, SM has never really confirmed anything for us. All we have to go off of are the little hints that they give us in these MVs. But even with the little hints, there's so many what if this, what if that, possibility this, possibility that. Like my friend, Carlos with his crazy theories, and I'm like, oh my God, it makes sense, but holy shit, I can't even think about that. My brain's gonna explode. Like, there's just so many different possibilities and ways that all this craziness could go. So just as a reminder, everything that was said it's all theories. We really don't know, but it sure as shit is fun to just try to piece it all together and figure it out, because there's so much craziness in these MVs. It's nuts. So anyway, I want to do another live stream where we make more theories from all the MVs. I mean, I have my entire thing where I've already done that once. It's a whole playlist. It's called EXO Theories. It's with my friend Carlos. Highly recommend checking that out if you guys haven't checked it out yet. His thoughts are just super interesting, especially like maybe not so much in the beginning as we're getting going, but like as like midway and last through, man, it got really freaking interesting there. So yeah. Anyway, happy birthday to Chen. Happy birthday. His beautiful, beautiful man, beautiful soul. That is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you again, Caitlyn, for number one, allowing me to react to your video. I appreciate it. But also for being here with us and everything. That was just awesome for you to be here with us the whole time. Yes, he actually did do Obsession. Obsession reaction. I think that was the last video I had him react to with me. But I haven't had him on the channel for like a year and a half. The last time he was on the channel was before COVID happened. So yeah. But yeah. Yay, I'm glad that you had fun. Thank you. All right, guys, that is going to be it. I love you guys so incredibly much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Da, 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 da.